to watch some comedians play some games, all hosted by some bloke called James. It's more entertaining than it sounds. It's time for a Board Game Smackdown.
Good evening, everybody. My name's James. I like games, and this is Board Game Smackdown, the show on the internet where comedians play board games for some reason. Thank you for joining us, however you're tuning in this evening, whether it's on Facebook or Twitch or Periscope or YouTube. If you want to join in with the show, you can comment on most of those streams and we can see your comments and you can be part of the show. Hey, fans of the show will notice we got a theme tune there. That's good, isn't it? So that's an exciting new thing for this run of shows we're doing here in November. Here's what I can guarantee you tonight. Tonight, there will be a winner definitely announced before 8 o'clock. Thank you very much. We're not going to have to wait up all night to find numbers not moving at all, because we're all sick to death of that. We're escaping from the reality of the world. Here in the UK, it is lockdown eve. We go back into lockdown tomorrow, but not real lockdown, because you can still go to school and university and work if you want to. So we're going to play a big silly party game on the show today to cheer everyone up. That's the whole idea of today's show. And the game we're going to play is is a new game out this year, I believe. It is called Herd Mentality. There you go. There's some details of it and where you can get it from. It's a Big Potato Games. They do very good party games, Big Potato, generally. And so that's where you can go and get a copy of Herd Mentality. It's a game for between 4 and 20 sheeple, I imagine. We're not going to have 20 people on the stream tonight. Don't worry. It's not going to be quite that chaotic. Yes, Herd Mentality, a game where you have to second guess the mind of Thora Hird, the actress. Not really, of course, because Alan Bennett would be too good at it, wouldn't he? He'd be the world champion if that was him. It is a good fun game, and you can buy it on the internet. All the games we play are commercially available. Do look out for bargains when you're board game shopping. There is a bargain available for Herd Mentality that I discovered while researching it. I found this genuine Google result, Herd Mentality. There you go. It was £20. It's now only $19.99. So it's a huge saving to be made there. Get it while you can at that bargain price. All right. So good. It's going to be a fun game, a fun show, and we've got a terrific panel. And I'd like to introduce the panel to the stream for you right now. Here's who's on the show today.
Hello. I'm Alexis Dubus. I am a London-based comedian man. I am probably best known for pretending to be French, for being Marcel Lugon. I'm mostly nicer than him in real life.
Hiya, my name is Mrs. Barbara Nice. Barbara's in Streisand, Nice in the biscuit. I'm a housewife, mother, keen take, great reader, and I do stand-up comedy. And you might know me from being a dinner lady, or you might have seen me on the telly, Britain's Got Talent, stage diving into David Walliams' arms.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Laing. I am a comedian. I've written for the news quiz. That's pretty cool. So brace yourselves for some cutting satire.
Simon Lomas. I'm a stand-up comedian. I did a YouTube series where I taught guitar. It's my main two things that I do.
I'm comedian Drew Taylor, based in South Wales. I run a podcast called the Tales from Wales podcast. And you may see me performing up and down the country in comedy clubs and theatres.
Good evening. My name is Dame Theresa THOMPSON'S GAZELLE, and I am the scourge of the Women's Institute in my local county.
Don't mind Ludo. I love Snap.
Yeah, I'm a game player, but not sort of anything that requires too much time. I'm risk averse in that sense.
I am a game player. I have been for 2 or 3 years. I'm very competitive. I want to win all the time, and I hate losing, and I hate everybody who's ever beaten me ever, and I want to murder them.
I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast, but I have dabbled.
Games I play regularly are Pandemic, Munchkin with some friends, and I forget the name of one. It's a Dungeons and Dragons type game, but yeah, big fan of board games. Such a big fan, I can't remember the names.
I'm very game indeed. I play a lot of games like Animal Grab.
The biggest crowd I've ever been part of was when I went to an Ocean Colour Scene concert when I was 12, which sounds cool, but I did go with my uncle.
Say Glastonbury, if we count that as just one big homogenous, spaced out crowd.
I went to see the Stone Roses at Heaton Park in 2012 when they got back together, so probably that.
The biggest crowd for the WI is probably about 6.
Probably be at a festival like Glastonbury or V Festival, perhaps about 100,000, 150,000 people.
When Primark opened, standing outside, yeah.
I personally believe that most songs could do with being about a minute shorter.
I'm not a fan of the Marvel films. I don't get on with them at all. Not my cup of tea.
Oh, I absolutely love this current government. They're marvellous. They're doing such a great job.
I don't believe the Worcester sauce crisp is an abomination. I think it's actually a pretty good invention.
I don't know. I don't really like Game of Thrones. I've watched the first episode. I just couldn't get into it, so probably that.
I'm not keen on baguettes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the panel. Here we are.
Hurrah!
Another mega panel here on Board Game Smackdown. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to play. How are you all doing? All right?
Good.
Very good, thank you.
Tip-top.
Good. Did anyone else stay tonight watching nothing happen?
No, love.
No, never mind. Just me.
I'm glad you did. Somebody's got to, James. I had a bad feeling it from the beginning, really. I've had a bad feeling about it, love.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right in the end.
Everything will be all right in the end.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day we'll all be dead, so that'll be great.
And at least if we don't get the result we want tonight, we accuse each other of fraud as well. So that's always going to be a good thing.
Good
Exactly.
idea.
Yeah, none of that tonight, thank you. If you lose the game, you lose the game, and that's just the end of it. We're not going to any higher court or anything. We've got some of our regular viewers have been in touch. Rebecca has said, jazzing it up with a theme tune, loving it. Yes, we've got a new theme tune, Rebecca. Thank you for getting in touch on Facebook there. On YouTube, Matt Warwick is here, pointing at the herd mentality. Has only been out a few weeks. That's right. It's a brand new game, guys. You're very lucky to be able to play it tonight. I will just say this to the panel quite quickly. One of you, I can hear myself coming back over the thing, so one of you might need to put headphones in if you haven't already. Okay.
That's probably me, isn't it?
I've got headphones in. I thought what I was saying, James, was good in the interviews, but my sound was awful. Do I sound a bit better now, love?
Yes, you sound great now,
I
Barbara.
sounded picking awful before.
No, you sound perfect, and it's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. So the game we're playing, guys, is a game called Herd Mentality. It's a game about trying to fit in with your fellow players, because if you do, there are points to be scored, and if you don't, there are punishments to be dished out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play for you a little video that explains the rules. So here you go. This is how the game of Herd Mentality works. In Herd Mentality, players will be asked a question. Then they secretly write down an answer and reveal their answers one at a time. Everyone whose answer was part of the majority scores 1 point. If one player is the only one to give a unique answer, that player is given a cow. The player with the cow can still accumulate points, but cannot win the game while they have a cow. The player keeps the cow until someone else is the only one to give a unique answer, and then they get the cow. The first player to 8 points is the winner. If more than one player gets their 8th point in the same round, the game continues until someone gets 9 points, and so on. There you go. Look, the easiest way to learn how the game works is to just start playing. It's just to start playing. Another comment's come in on Facebook from Facebook user. They've said, "Hi, been a while since we last watched those intro videos now." There is, that's right. There's all kinds of new stuff happening. Facebook user, who is definitely not a Russian bot. All right, so we're going to play Herd Mentality. I'm going to ask you a question. What you guys need to do is secretly write down your answer to the question. That's how the game works. I'm going to ask you a question secretly without conferring or influencing each other, write down your answer. Your aim is to try and write the answer that most people are going to put. Okay, so we'll start nice and easy question to start with. Name a type of hat. There you go. Nice and easy question. Name a type of hat in the game of herd mentality. If you want to play along wherever you're watching this and comment on the video, you can as well. We will not be using yours as tiebreakers or anything. You're just playing along for the sheer heck of it. All right. So we've got the first question there. Name a type of hat. Okay, I think everyone's written down an answer. So what we do now is one at a time. You reveal your answers up to the screen. So we'll start with you, Barbara. Could you reveal your answers to the screen, please? Bowler. We have a bowler hat. Okay. Drew, what do you have?
I've gone for pirate.
Pirate. Okay, so already there's a difference of opinion.
I'm starting to regret my decision.
Top hat. Of course, if you all put unique answers, no one scores any points, and the game literally never ends.
No.
Alexis, what have you put?
Snap. Sorry, wrong game.
Bowler. Okay, so we have a majority. A majority has emerged. Dame Theresa, what do you have? Also bowler. Have you just been changing it while I've been asking other people?
No, absolutely not. It's the first one that came to mind.
I might have to get you all to do it at the same time to avoid allegations of cheating. And Simon Lomas, finally, what have you written down? Your type of hat?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yes,
we have three bowlers.
Same
bowlers.
Head and same brain. That's me, Simon.
We have three bowlers, which means that Barbara, Alexis, and Dame Theresa all score 1 point. They are off the mark in this game of herd mentality. And as you can see, the scoreboard is magically updating itself. Sort of. There we go. So 1 point to all of you. Steph and Simon, you don't score any points because you were not the majority, even though you said the same thing. Drew, with your rather wild card answer of pirate.
He's proud as punch. Did you see Drew? Oh, yeah, that's me. Wow.
Terrible strategy, Drew. Terrible.
I mean, it's a good catch-all answer, and it could probably work for most questions. But unfortunately, Drew, because you were the only person to put a unique answer, I must award you the cow. This is the cow. This is the cow that comes with the game. Yes. You know, what's a pink farmyard animal? A cow, obviously. So, Drew, do you have anything on your person that could represent a cow? He has a cow there. That's good. Drew. And to make it clear to everyone what's going on, also, I'm changing your name to Cow.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
This means that you cannot win the game. It's all right. You've got no points. It's early days. You've just got to hope someone else gives a unique answer. Some comments coming in. A lot of people. Steph and Simon, you'll be gutted you're not playing with Facebook user and with Rebecca. And also Paul, who points out his great bit of Thomas the Tank Engine trivia there. We also have a vote for Fez. A vote for Fedora, and a joker's come in, ladies and gentlemen. A quiz about hats.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the recognisable joke alert. Always nice to see those. Okay. Paul has been in touch, Drew. I don't mean to add insult to injury at the moment. What with you languishing in last place? Paul says you look like Sean Dyche, the manager of Burnley Football Club.
Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, he's clearly a very handsome man.
Yes.
But well done for commenting about football on a board game related stream. I mean, who do you think our target audience is? Exactly. No,
where's
seriously.
Alexis gone? Look, James.
Yes, Alexis has turned into a.
As soon as you mentioned Drew looking like that,
going down the drain.
It went.
Yes,
Oh, no.
the Deitch incident has occurred, and Alexis has gone down a black hole.
It's a black
Oh
hole.
my goodness, Deitch incident. Lots of those in Hampshire.
Oh, hello.
Hello, there you
Hey,
are.
there he
Welcome
is.
back.
Hi, hello.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
there we go.
I'm There, I'm back. I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Change rooms. I'm gonna move
Okay.
rooms, although with the caveat that this might involve an overtired narky toddler.
That's all right.
So I'm bringing
Yeah.
a bit of
It's all right. There are 7 comedians
danger
on the screen.
into
It's
proceedings.
fine. We're totally used to it. All right. Alexis is taking us on a lovely tour of his house right now.
Let's have a look round.
yes.
Show us your
There we-
curtains.
There we-
I just tried to look round him. I was like, no, I'm not.
we can make him big on his screen. We can get a
Yeah.
bit
You
of
might
there.
as well.
Yeah, I really miss Through the Keyhole.
I don't like that. No, look. Sometimes you watch this as a Burnley football manager. They had the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, when I get sacked at the end of the season, I'll have more time then, won't I? So.
All right. Okay. All right. So Rebecca said
Everybody's season now, isn't it? Right, go on, love.
it's a bit like blankety blank, but the game inventors turned Lily Savage into a cow. Yeah, I suppose so. Or Les Dawson or Terry Wogan, depending on how old you are. It is a bit like blankety blank. As you can see, the panel is set up in the blankety blank formation there, of 3 on the top and three below. So Alexis is in the Kenny Everett chair. Good lad. Right. Moving on, we're 18 and a half minutes into the show. Let's move on to question 2. Right. So remember, guys, what you're trying to do is write an answer that you think everyone else is going to write. And the question is on this card, but I have it already. It is, what is the best song by the band Queen? What is the best song by the band Queen? It's time to scribble furiously, guys. Come on, there seems to be an answer there. There seems to be an answer there, guys. There could be a lot of points on offer for what's the best song by the band Queen. It's a bit of a gimme. All right. There's some good Foley work going on by one of you.
It's me.
Okay. There we go.
Was there
It's
a
good.
clue in the question, James? What did you say? Is that what you was trying to say? There was a clue in the question.
I'm just saying, we're asking what's the best song by the band Queen? And you've got to guess what everyone else is going to put. All right.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
All right.
All right.
So let's have a look and see what people have put. We will start with Alexis. What have you got?
Boom, 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 boom. Bit of a cheat, not entirely Queen. But
It's entire Queen. I don't think that's in doubt, but it's with an additional Bowie. Yeah. Okay. So we have an Under Pressure. Dame Theresa.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, I can't put it on the screen properly. Bohemian Rhapsody. There we are.
It looks like you've written Bottom Ian Rhapsody there.
Probably have.
She might have done.
Yeah. Simon.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Steph Lang, what have you got?
it's just the longest one, isn't it?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Cow. I mean, Drew. Sean Deitch, what have you got? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
And Barbara. Bohemian Rhapsody as well. So
Alexis is a cow.
So I win this round. Yeah?
in a way, Alexis, you win this round. In another way, you don't win this round because it means everyone else is getting points, and not you, I'm afraid. But Alexis, not to worry, you have done Drew a massive favour. He is no longer cow. He is now Drew again.
Oh.
And he has a point.
Hey.
But Alexis, I'm afraid you are now the cow. So, Alexis, do you have something you could represent a cat? You've got a cow.
It's a donkey. It's as close as we're going to get.
That's all right. It identifies as a cow.
Has it also got wheels and an emergency light on its head?
It's yep.
There we are. Just checking. The second I wasn't seeing things.
Bit of high tech stuff going on there. Is
Here we go.
Oh,
just thought we should have a little bit of pizzazz.
Yeah.
enchanting.
And that's exactly what that is. A little bit.
It's a load of pizzazz, love that.
Yeah, you just lucky toddler heard in background. Not happy.
Guys, it is literally all kicking off in the comments. Rebecca said it's a bit like blankety blank. Flanister has come straight back in. It's more like Family Fortunes.
All gone.
And Paul says Steph wins the internet for her. Alexis is the cow song and dance. I was inputting scores. I didn't see it. Could you please, Steph? Would it be all right if I got to see this?
It was really complex choreography. I don't know if I can. Okay, Alexis is a cow. Alexis. I mean, it wasn't my best work. I just wanted to hurt him emotionally, you know?
Okay, so that's fair enough. So Barbara and Dame Theresa both have 2 points. Everyone else has 1. Alexis has the cow. We are moving into question 3. Question 3, guys, is... okay, which letter wouldn't you miss if it got kicked out of the alphabet? This is a debate that could run and run.
That's a very difficult question.
Yeah, well, you've got to try and second guess what everyone else is going to put as well.
Okay.
Which letter wouldn't you miss if it got kicked out of the alphabet? It might be D for donkey. It might be. That's lovely musical interlude there. We haven't breached copyright by playing it. I don't have a PRS license.
You better blink and get one, love. It's the winter now.
All right. So, which letter of the alphabet wouldn't you? Which letter wouldn't you miss if it got kicked out of the alphabet? Let's start with Stephanie Laing. What do you have?
I went for X.
X. We have an X. What's your reasoning for that, Steph?
I think you could easily replace it with other things, you know, ram a K and an S together.
I disagree. I'm personally quite offended by that.
Okay.
It's my linchpin, really. To be honest, it's my middle bit.
I mean, a part of the goal would be to also just erase you.
Well, no, what would you? I'm just curious what you replace it with. What would you replace it with?
A C and an S, a K and an S.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Alexis, don't worry. There is no X in cow. So, Alexis, well, let's find out what you've put as the letter you wouldn't mind missing if it went out of the
I'll go with Q. It's just so needy, isn't it?
Oh.
Can't really survive alone.
Itself, yeah.
Of course, any good Scrabble player knows it can survive on its own. There are lots of words that have a Q and no U. But the only reason those words exist are so that people can be annoying in Scrabble.
Scrabble, exactly. Get rid of it.
Okay, Drew, what do you have?
I've also gone for Q.
Yeah, you have.
I love how you've put the lowercase as well. That's great work.
Yeah, well, it could be children watching. They might want to learn from the letters. I think it's important, you know, education remit.
Learning, very important.
Barbara, what do you have?
I've gone for I'm like Dame. I can't. Z. I've gone for Z. Love Z.
Z. Why?
Well, there's a reason it's been left till the end. There's a reason it's been left till the end.
Just an afterthought, really.
Yeah, there's a reason it's been left.
Yeah. Dame Theresa, what do you have?
Q.
Yeah.
And Simon, what do you have? An X. Okay, so once again, cow? You're the cow, I'm afraid, Barbara.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
There you go.
Now I've got a
Enjoy.
sheep. Oh, I'm passing it on. I've got a little sheep. Some proper herd mentality. My hands are dirty. I've been making a fire. There, little sheep.
Okay, so big news in the scores there, as Alexis, the cow is being passed around.
Yeah.
Which is
it's gone now. All right,
it's fine. So we now have Dame Theresa on her own in the lead on 3 points in this game. That's first to 8. Alexis, Drew/Sean, and Cow Barbara have 2. Simon and Steph both have 1 because they've been playing it safe. Right. Moving on to question 4. In fact, before we move on to question 4. Alexis, do you have anything you would like to plug on the show?
Yes, QI. It's a brilliant program. sorry, just to call back to the Scrabble thing. You can go to kofi.com/LexisDubus and have plenty of stupid videos to pass your lockdown hours on there. And if you like them, buy me a coffee. If you don't, just shut up about it. Yeah, just move on. Something else on the internet.
Okay, thank you very much, Alexis. We'll be having more plugs throughout the show. Okay, next question is... what's your favourite coin under £1? Okay, all the coins under £1, what is the favourite? Remember, you're trying to second guess what everyone else is going to put. What about people watching online? What do you think? What's your favourite coin under £1? Does anyone actually use coins anymore?
I do.
Oh.
Well, since lockdown, I've not been anywhere near a cash point of view, which is, I forgot my PIN number.
Yeah, and when I'm coaching for Burnley, I often get lots of coins thrown at me from the crowd. I'm assuming the fans are tipping me. I couldn't imagine what it would be.
Ooh.
I mean, just on your point, Barbara, cash points don't tend to give out coins. Are you confusing it with one of those machines at the seaside where you put the 2 P's in and it goes like that?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Well, that must be it.
So
I have been going mixed up though. My PIN number's just come back 5424. I'm all right again. Okay.
The comments. There's a lot of comments coming in on the from Facebook and YouTube. I won't. Oh, and also from Periscope. I'm not going to reveal them just yet because I don't want to influence the panel what they've put. So let's have a look what they've put. I tell you what, guys, can you all hold them up at the same time? Let's move things along a bit. Okay. So please hold up your answers and let's see what you put.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. There is a clear winner. Yes. Of the 50.
But the old one. The bigger one.
Yeah.
Thicker one. You know.
More of a heft to it. It has to be unusual, love. Don't go with the herd.
Yes. Yeah. So they all went with 50p. Steph, you went for 20p. What was the thinking behind that?
Because it's like angular and cute. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Is the 50p just a bit obvious for you?
It's just so big and unwieldy. I don't like big unwieldy things. I say that. I'm very lonely. I would like some around, but
Okay, well the thing is, in the comments, 20p is running away with it.
Is it? These dickheads.
Yeah, exactly. There's another 20p there. Another joke has come in. 2p. That's it, and I'm not going to change. It's another joke, everyone.
Very good.
So it just goes to show it's these spoiled showbiz types and their insistence on higher coinage. That's what it is. Oh, what's the highest coin under £1? 50p. That's the one I'll have.
Yeah.
That's capitalism for you. Greedy, indeed.
I don't even have a cow. I've got a duck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
That in here.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
Right.
Does anyone else get the feeling Alexis is like cooking a meal at the same time as playing this game with us?
Children. Something's going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
There he is.
Microwave. Oh, he's looking very tired. Oh dear, all that cooking.
Hello, Alexis.
Cuisine. How's the cuisine,
I'm plugging
Alexis?
in. What I did is I retrieved my laptop from the other room, but I did not retrieve the power charger. So good story, isn't it? Good anecdote.
Yeah, cool.
Great anecdote. It's the kind of thing that's been going on a lot, hasn't it, since March?
This is, these are the anecdotes we have now that the comedy circuit doesn't exist anymore. We can't tell story of weird gigs. It's all stuff like I left the power charger in the front room.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not going to open with it.
No.
Try it, love. You never know. Try it.
Close with it, dear. Close with it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
All right.
Normal. I'll close with it. Yeah.
Here's a question for you. It's,
Next question.
I think is it number 5. Yes. Dame Theresa has scored a point on every question so far. You're absolutely smashing it.
Very good. That's why.
Ooh.
She knows what she's pigging doing. That's why.
Right. Here we go.
Right.
The question is, At what time does breakfast become lunch? Notice there is no grey area of brunch.
Are we ignoring brunch?
We're ignoring brunch.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we ignoring
What time
brunch in between?
Is it stop being breakfast
become
and
lunch?
start being lunch? That's the question we're asking.
Oh, all right.
What time does breakfast become lunch? There you go. While people are answering the question, Drew, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, obviously things are a bit quiet at the moment, but I'm still trying to get on with mine and Stephen Evans' podcast, the Tales from Wales podcast. We can be found across all good podcast platforms, and it's a podcast where we interview contributors to Welsh popular culture. Some people you may have heard of, some people you may know. Always an interesting guest, always a good listen. So check it out wherever you get your podcast from.
All right, thank you very much, Drew. Right, so the question was, at what time does breakfast become lunch? Please, guys, please hold up your answers and let's have a look.
I don't think I'm right on this one.
Okay, this is interesting. So we have 3 people going for midday, noon/12 p.m/noon. So there's points there. It's the same. Oh, it's the same upside down. That's incredible. So there's points there for Drew, Simon, and Cow. Unfortunately, though, Barbara has gone for 12:15.
Yeah,
Dame has gone for 1, and I notice Alexis has just really quickly amended his answer by 12 hours.
Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
No, it's not allowed.
Oh.
You're still not scoring a point.
No, I'm still not. I don't know why I did that. I'm not winning anything. Neither wins me at any points.
No, it's too hard for the microwave, dear.
It's interesting. You've come up with the phenomenon of the evening breakfast, which could catch on.
We're all eating 20 hours, though, aren't we, at the moment?
We are. I tell you what. Who here has not had a bowl of cereal just before midnight?
Exactly.
Come on.
Best
You'd
time.
have to be. Come on. That's what we eat. And of course, a wedding breakfast that can be at any time. It's just the first meal after the wedding. So.
But rarely 11:59 p.m. That's when the speeches have gone on too long.
Yeah,
far too long.
Yeah, no one's going to set their alarm for that specific time. It is literally the most difficult alarm to set on any watch, isn't it? 11:59. You have to press the most buttons. All right, but not to worry, Alexis, because Barbara and Dame Theresa also put wrong answers. No one put a unique wrong answer, so that means Steph is still the cow.
Oh.
But you did score a point. So scores are tightening up here as we move on to the next. Oh, there were lots of guesses. A lot of people agreeing with the midday and the noon. Matt says 11:30, and that's all kicking off. 11:30 is still brunch, Matt.
Yes.
Come on. And Paul says after second breakfast and before afternoon tea.
A man after my own heart.
That's a man ready for lockdown.
That's right.
I plan to eat all the food this lockdown. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Oh, this is something a little bit more straightforward. There should be some points to be scored here. The question is: name something found on a beach. Name something found on a beach. Lots of furious scribbling down there. Well, that's happening. Dame Theresa, is there anything you'd like to plug at the moment?
Yes, there is actually. It's my world-famous green tomato chutney, available at all good bookstores.
Thank you, Dame Theresa.
Not at all.
There we go. So the question was, name something found on a beach. Everybody show your answers, please.
Sam.
Hello.
Get the thing in the right place. There you go.
Oh, all right. 12:15, your answer appears to be, Barbara. No. Okay, so we have 4 sands and 2 shells, which means the cow stays where it is. But there are points to be scored. So, Barbara, you put a shell rather than sand.
Shell, love, yeah.
Why did you do that for?
I love shells, don't you? That's one of the things I love most about going on the beach, picking up shells. I love them. I love shells.
Okay, everyone else went for the desperately trying to get a point answer of sand. The most boring answer was the one that scored the most points in that question.
I was this close to putting condom, but
Are you talking about the question, or is it just your kid pissing you off again?
no, again, just mucking about in the background.
All right. Okay. Aha. All right. Okay. Here's a question. It's an opinion-based question this time, but what is everyone else going to think? The question is, what's the worst part of a salad? What is the worst part?
It's tricky. So you have to, but you're not trying. You don't have to be truthful. I suppose what you should say is what everybody else is going to say, isn't it? That's
but they're also thinking that about you, Barbara. They're also thinking that about you. So.
All right, but you've got to think. What do you think everybody else is going to put? Because I like everything to do with salads. All right.
Everything to do with salads?
Yes, James, I pig him do.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Well, there will still be things you prefer in the salad than other things, won't there? There'll be some bits of the salad that's like your favourite bit, which by definition means the other bit is the worst bit, even though it's a bit you still like.
Are you a picky eater, James? That's what I'm asking you.
I wasn't until this question.
These are the ways of a picky eater. I'll eat anything, love.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh,
guys, I'm warning you now. After we do the answers, Steve the juggler has submitted another joke for this question, so that will be coming up. Hooking people in to keep them on watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. There's a joke coming up, guys, in this comedy show. We're very excited about that.
Right, what everybody else.
Okay, but first, let's see your answers. What is the worst part of a salad? Right.
Can't find the thing.
The nothing. There it is. I love the search element of looking for Barbara's answer. Okay, so we have only two people are scoring points here, which is Simon and Dame Theresa, who have said onion. Dame Theresa, do you put onion in a salad?
no, but some restaurants do. It's very, very common.
You say that like it's a bad thing. All right. Steph, what was your answer?
Pube.
Okay, where have you been in getting your salads from?
Oh,
there?
actually, yes.
Is that the salad I made for you, Steph?
Yeah, my twin Simon keeps putting pubes in my salad. We have a weird brother-sister relationship.
Okay, so only 2 points were scored there, which means we now have 3 players on 5 points. And no one took the cow. The cow / duck still sits with Steph.
Boob duck.
In the corner. I promised a joke from Steve the Juggler. What's the worst part of a salad? The rocket. It's the bit that goes off first.
Lovely.
Oh, stay
Thank
close to the 5th of November too. Jolly good.
Yeah. Like
Shut
a bit
up,
of
Steve.
You with your jokes.
Yeah, there's no place for that here.
No, how dare you?
And this is a pretty good answer from Paul. Eating it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oi, oi.
Eating the salad. That's the worst part of it. Right.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. All right. Moving on. How are we doing? We're doing all right for time, guys.
Yeah.
3 guys on 5. Here we go. All right. This is
Second, go on.
the great thing about this question is there are only 2 possible answers.
All right.
So, you know, it's a 50-50 if you're just going to random chance it. Here we go. The question is, would you rather be covered in feathers or covered in fur? Infer, not to be confused with imply. Would you rather be covered in feathers or covered in fur? Thank you, word fans. Would you rather be covered in feathers or covered in fur? Right. While we wait, Steph, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, no. I'm not doing anything with my life. So, no, not really.
Okay.
Yeah. What a fun interlude, though.
That's fine. I thought it was very much in keeping with the general tone of the show, so that was fine.
Yeah.
It was honest anyway, love. Look like being honest.
All right, so it's feathers or fur, guys. It's the question that it's a binary choice, a bit like last night. But we are going to find out what you think. So please hold up your answers, feathers or fur. Let's see what people put. We have fur, fur.
Flip's sake.
For feathers' sake. Steph has gone for feathers.
This is absolute bullshit.
But I like that it was below a crossed out pube, which was not an option. That's a
Get rid of the
horrendous.
tube.
It looks as
Horrendous
if
type of fur.
it looks as if the duck told you to say feathers.
Yeah. Feathers are the best. Yeah.
Was it the proximity to the wooden duck that?
I mean, if you were covered in feathers, surely that would mean that you would have wings and you'd be able to fly.
Not necessarily.
Right.
You also run the risk of being plucked. A lot more of a risk of being plucked.
Yeah.
Really.
I think you're all idiots.
Well.
Oh, no, thanks, love.
Says the woman with a duck down her top.
With 3
My only
dots.
friend.
Only one person in the comments said feathers. It was Paul, and he wants a feather boa.
Oh.
So.
Well.
don't know what's
Shaka
going on
Nossen
there.
Gouges they say abroad.
All right. Next question is. Oh, okay. There's lots of different answers here, so you might have to really think about where you're going to go with this. Not including this one, obviously. What would be the best game show to go on? You're not allowed to put this one because that's what you'd all put, wouldn't you, guys? Yeah. What would be the best game show to go on? There you go. Have a think about that. Keep your answers coming in on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're watching us. Karen says, I don't like restricted options. I'd rather make up my own. All right. You don't have to pick a game show, Karen. I think that might have been in reference to the last question, though, to be fair to Karen. What would be the best game show to go on? What would be the most fun? There were lots of them. Some very obscure answers coming in on the messages, as you would expect from the kind of people who watch this show. While we wait, Simon, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, I'm on Twitter and I'm making videos. I made some videos in the last lockdown and I'm making some again. So they're on YouTube if you want to watch them. That's it really. And Alexis's coffee page as well. I've been on there and it's just amazing. So check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some top quality content, mate. Well done.
There's £3 earned right there. Thank you. I'm going to give you £3 for that plug. So if someone could match that at some point,
pay it forward, mate. Pay it forward, yeah. By
like
all means.
I'm very much enjoying the trend amongst British comedians at the moment who suddenly have to start plugging things that they're doing. And it's a learning curve, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, right.
We're figuring it out. We'll figure it out. We'll make a living somehow. By the way, if you want to support the panel, one-off donations, paypal.me/Board Game Smackdown. It all gets split between those guys there. They get the tip jar split between them. Please show your appreciation for the entertainment they're offering you this evening. And it's a one-off only thing. You don't even need a PayPal account to do it. paypal.me/Board Game Smackdown. Right. The question was, what's the game show you'd like to go on? What would be the best game show to go on? Let's see what answers people have put. Let's show them. Fur. Oh, hello. What's that? Generation Game. There we go. Found it in the end. Okay, so we do have a majority because in a shock move, Dame Theresa and Stephanie Laing have both put a blankety blank. We mentioned it earlier.
Tessa.
I don't mind it because I love the Generation Game with Larry Grayson. That's where I.
Oh yes, charming young man. He was single for a very long time, you know.
He was love, yeah.
Yeah.
Close to his sister.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's crackling.
Drew, you said, what did you say? What was your answer?
Who wants to be a millionaire? I think if you're going to go on a game show, you may as well get to meet Jeremy Clarkson in the process. So, yeah.
No. Oh, not the cash prize?
Oh, yeah, I'm the cash prize, of course, yeah. I think I'd fall on the fastest finger first sort of round, but I get to, get punched for not giving a mistake or something.
Oh, okay. I thought Flanister had fallen on his keyboard, but that's what that means, isn't it?
Who wants to? Yeah.
That's all the
Who
cool.
wants
World
to be a
War
millionaire?
II BAM.
Yeah.
World War II BAM. Right.
Yes. World War II. Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, that's
Your
the
lot of
sound it made.
explosions. That's true. A lot of love in for the Crystal Man.
Oh, Crystal Maze. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very good show.
Crystal Maze on Crystal Meth. That might be fun.
Yes, indeed.
I went about 80s on that as well.
Oh yeah, Funhouse.
Yeah, Funhouse would have been amazing.
I haven't thought about that for about 3 decades. I don't know why that popped in, but there you go.
Did I dream it, or wasn't there an event company?
Wish to be on it.
Wasn't there an event company that's like set up a funhouse and was like doing corporate events where you could just go and play in the funhouse?
Well, they did Crystal Maze, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I think what brought this into my mind is someone showed me this yesterday, that Pat Sharp has a book out where he inserts himself into, and I'd love my connection to cut out right now. He inserts himself into various bits of 80s nostalgia where he wasn't actually there. It's a completely I can't remember the name of it, but it's a fictitious book about Pat Sharp in the 80s that he's written himself. Sounds amazing.
Amazing work, Pat Sharp. All right, there you go.
Really?
We can plug Pat Sharp's book.
Yeah,
if in doubt.
that's what I'm plugging.
Plug Pat Sharp. All right. So the exciting, potentially, situation we are in now is that Dame Theresa is only 1 point away from victory.
I say,
Yes.
V for victory, V for victory.
If Dame Theresa manages to be in the majority in the next question, she will be today's winner on Board Game Smackdown. Let's have a look at what the question is.
WW2 BAM.
What is the biggest object with wheels that you could lift up?
Oh.
It's the biggest object that has wheels that you could lift up. I think completely on your own, I think. That's what that question has to be there.
Lift up as in everything's off the floor, not just an edge.
Yes, I think so. Yes, I think everything off the floor. It doesn't have to be above your head, although if you want to show off, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, you haven't got to cheer it up when it's feeling down, Stephanie. You just got to elevate it from the floor.
What's the biggest object with wheels that you could lift up? Barbara, do you have anything you'd like to plug while you're here?
Well, I'm very interested in the fact you've got this the Patreon thing, isn't it? I have got one woman lives in Brisbane. Yeah, that's it really. I was just wondering if anybody else, what she's keeping me in tights. just pushing it out there. I've only got one person, but she's very
you've got a Patreon.
I don't know how to do it really, James. Not really properly. Love.
What's the thing you have to write after patreon.com to access it?
Pardon? I don't know what you mean.
If people want to find your Patreon, what should they type into the internet?
I don't know.
I think I know why you only have one.
That'd be nice, I suppose. I don't know, James. What do you think?
Right.
I don't know, love.
I don't know. I literally don't know either. But I know why you only have one.
She's nice anyway. Her name's Miranda.
Yeah,
I think Miranda. Not Miranda, actually. I've forgotten her name. Anyway, she's in Brisbane.
You've only got one. Don't forget her name. Anyway.
She won't be watching this. She'll be asleep. She's in Brisbane, New Zealand, isn't it, Brisbane? She's in New Zealand.
Yep.
Yes, that's right.
She's 4 a.m. there. All right. So there you go. Barbara Nice has a Patreon, guys. As does this show, by the way, patreon.com/Board Game Smackdown if you want to support us. If you want a badge, the only way to get a badge is by being a Patreon. If you want to be one of the generous ones, you can get a mug as well.
Hey, you've got merchandise, haven't you?
Yeah, got some merch. We also have T-shirts, and for the very highest echelons, your own Board Game Smackdown show.
Oh,
Got nothing.
as well. So sign up for the patreon.com.
I'm clearly the easiest impressed here. Nobody else seemed bothered then, but I was impressed by all of them.
So am I. I
I'm thinking impressed. He's unbelievable.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. You can be on again.
Yeah.
Well done, the rest of you.
I want it all, James.
All right. Okay. So the game could rest on the answer to this question, depending on whether Dame Theresa is in the majority. The question was, what's the biggest object with wheels that you could lift up? Let's see your answers, please, guys. Oh, hello. Oh, there's lots of answers here. We have golf buggy, a small one, a push bike, a Dalek, a moped, and 2 people have written shopping trolley, including Dame Theresa, which means that Dame Theresa is the winner of the game.
Oh, I say I don't win anything usually. How marvellous.
Very well done to you, Dame Theresa. You have your finger on the pulse. You are able to, you're the person who was able to connect with your fellow players and figure them all out at the same time. Very, very well done to you.
May I show you my cow?
Yes,
May
of
I
course.
show you my cow?
Yes.
This is my cow with extra candle for later. There we are. Another mammal. There we are.
Dame Theresa, the prize for winning Board Game Smackdown is you get to do the bucket speech.
Oh, I say.
So here is the information. Please, could you ask for money?
Please, James Cook has a great number of comedians to support. So if you give it to his bucket, you make sure it's more than 50p, more than £1. In fact, it has to be one of the paper things or whatever they're made of. They're made of cowhide or something. But give generously, please, to James Cook's bucket. He needs all the help he can get. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dame Theresa, for that. Very well done.
Thank you.
Well done, the rest of you. You played an excellent game. Thank you for coming to play Board Game Smackdown today. We're going to play out in a second with a brief reprise of the theme tune as we play our credits. And after the credits is a trailer for next week's show. So stick around and watch the trailer for next week's show. Can I just say big thank you to Mrs. Barbara Nice, to Drew Taylor, Wales's #1 Sean Dyche lookalike, to Stephanie Laing, who was a cow for far too long in this game, to Alexis Dubus, to Simon Lomas, and to our champion, Dame Theresa Tompkins Gazelle. This has been Board Game Smackdown. My name's James. I like games. And hopefully now you do too. Good night.
Welcome to Top of the Pops.